We've got some cool new goodies from Messi and Paoloni for the portable ham radio operator to take a look at, this time on Ham Radio Tube. What's happening, everyone? My name is Mike K at MRD. I've been using Messi and Paoloni Coax for the last few years now, and I've developed quite a relationship with the owner, Stefano. He actually flew me out to Italy to tour their factory. It was amazing. In that relationship building, Stefano's really become attuned to the portable operator. And he and I talked for many hours about what we want as portable operators. And he came up with what is in here, which is called PTO Flex 7. And I've done a video on this that I'll put a link to right here so you can watch that. But now I've got the PTO Flex 6 that I'm going to show you. We've also got a couple other goodies, so let's dive in and take a look. So the first one everyone's been asking about is the PTO Flex 6. This is it. It is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful coax. Same high visibility jacket as the PTO Flex 7, but it's actually about 1.5 millimeters thinner. Taking a look at my high quality Harbor Freight calipers here, we can see it's coming in right about 5.85 or so millimeters here. Just a nice thin cable to take out portable. It also comes with the nice strain relief on here. Both of these cables, the PTO Flex 6 and the PTO Flex 7, were designed to be made incredibly durable to take out in the field with repeated use over and over again, winding, unwinding. This jacket is so strong, you can step on it, you can walk on it, you can drive a truck over it. You are not gonna hurt this jacket, and more importantly, chances are you're probably not gonna crush the dielectric underneath either to compromise the integrity of the coax. They're gonna come standard shipped if you buy them pre-ordered with the Messi and Paoloni Evo connectors that you'll see on here, the PL259, but they also include this nice BNC male to SO239 female here. Very high quality adapter that comes with each order of the PTO Flex 6 and the PTO Flex 7. Specifications on these are fantastic. We'll take a look at those in a moment. But to compare this to some standard coaxial cable, here's something that a lot of people use out in the field. This is RG8X. And to compare, they're very, very similar in size. I mean, putting it under, you can't really, they're pretty much the same size. The RG8X might be a fraction of a millimeter bigger, but that's the size we're talking about. Very lightweight, very easy to carry with you out into the field. Now in comparison, here on the left we've got the PTO Flex 6, on the right we have the PTO Flex 7. You can see the PTO Flex 7 is a little bit thicker. It does have a little bit better performance as well. But here as we measure this, we're about 7.5 millimeters, if you can see that, versus again the about 6, a little under 6 millimeters we get with the PTO Flex 6. And again, to compare with RG8X, which is much lossier, this is coming in right above 6 millimeters here. So a little bit thicker than RG8X and a little bit thinner than RG8X. Both of these exponentially way better performance. We also have the PodoSpeed on here that you'll see in my other video, but this is an amazing contraption for winding up your coax really, really fast. And speaking of fast, Messi and Paoloni has ridiculously fast shipping from Italy if you want to custom order any of these. And if you're into saving money, check this out. Did you know that viewers of Ham Radio Tube can save 10% off Messi and Paoloni Coax either at Gigaparts using code MP10 or at Messi.it using code K8MRD? Also, shipments from Italy over €99 will get free shipping to the US and Canada. I'll leave links in the description below. Now this right here is called the PodoSpeed. This isn't really much different than what you would find for winding up electrical cables. These are really cheap. They're like 10 bucks, but they're made for this cable. So check it out. You've got this cool handle in here. You grab this knob and you just spin it. And that's how you wind up your cable. And the way this works, you see this little nub right here. You take your coax. I like to stick it through one of these holes, tuck the coax underneath there, and you start winding it up. Easy, easy. Look at how fast I'm winding this 50-foot roll of PTO Flex 7 outside. This is taking all of about 15 seconds to wind up 50 feet of cable. Done and done. It's that easy. And when you're done winding up your cable with the PodoSpeed, just secure it with a little bit of Velcro and you're done. But wait, there's more. Because this right here is the Messi and Paoloni Tactical Solutions Poda case. So this gives you like a handle. You've got a nice carrying case for your PodoSpeed. Check this out. let's unzip this. It opens up, and you can see I've got some adapters. There's a little mesh Velcro thing in here. I kind of wish there was more Velcro on here, or maybe a zipper, but I like to keep my Messi and Paoloni shears in here and some adapters in here, because you basically just have an all-in-one carrying case for your PodoSpeed. You've got some elastic here to put random things in. There's Velcro straps here to secure the Podo case, or the PodoSpeed rather, excuse me. And this way you can just tuck your PodoSpeed in here with your PTO Flex, zip it up, and then you just open up your trunk, throw the PodoSpeed in, and now you've got a nice carrying case for your Messi and Paoloni PTO Flex 7 cable or 6 cable. It's awesome. Now, back in days of yore, when I wanted to go do some parks on the air, I would put my radio and my bag and everything together, and then I would take my cable and I would put it in the bag, close it up, zip it up, and be on my way. But this is what I'm probably most excited about. This is the Messi and Paoloni MP strap. Stefano gave me this in Florida, and I was reluctant to take it. I didn't think I would use it, and I absolutely love it. So it's a little Velcro strap with a carabiner on it, and there's also a little bit of loop down here to hang something, which I like to hang this little flashlight that I got from Soltac. Just fits in here perfectly. And the way this works, you take your cable, and I like to loop it around, get some Velcro action going there, and then I'll take this and I'll hook it to the MOLLE webbing on my Gigaparts Explorer bag. So now I can have more room inside the bag for stuff, and I can hang my Coax out. And take a look at this. Here's a nice shot of me walking so casually in my front yard with this setup here. This is how I've been podoing lately, and I absolutely love this setup. So no, all that stuff is really cool in the gang, but let's take a look at the Messi and Paoloni website and take a look at some of the stats for nerds. So here we are. I want to hop over to data sheets and catalog, and we're going to scroll down, and let's just take a look at the PTO Flex 7 here. And you can see this stuff is built like a tank. We start with the yellow jacket, high visibility yellow jacket. It's a reflective polyethylene, so this actually does reflect a little bit out in the sun. More importantly, and this is where the durability and the screening and the noise rejection, all that stuff comes in. You have a twin braid and a copper foil. So that's this stuff right here. You've got a first outer braid, which is 144 wires of copper-clad aluminum, and then you have a second braid around that of 144 wires of copper-clad aluminum. Then you have a 100% foil shield around that, and then you have a high-pressure physical injection foamed polyethylene dielectric. This is actually triple layer. So there's a layer on the inside, and then you have the gas-injected foam polyethylene, and then you have a layer on the outside. Messi and Paoloni takes a lot of care to do everything they can to prevent water ingress in their cables, and that foam dielectric with the triple layers is what does that. And then we have an inner conductor, which is 19 copper wires. They're 0.38 millimeter copper wires. 19 wires inside that thing. This is built to last. It is amazing. And then over here, we can see some of the attenuation that we're going to get per the megahertz, but we can take an even deeper dive by going to their Coax calculator, which we'll take a look at right now. So now we're back on the main page. We go up here where it says compare Coax, and then we're going to go to Messi Calc, and we can look at all of the data here. And I have been to the Messi and Paoloni factory. I have sat next to their technician while they're testing these numbers, and I can assure you these numbers are correct. If anything, they're actually a little bit conservative. We were getting better numbers than what is actually on here. So let's take a look at PTO Flex 6. We'll hit feet there, and let's just take a look at a 50-foot run at, let's just go to 50 megahertz for giggles. And it is not 154 degrees. Let's say it's 70 degrees out right now. Temperature doesn't matter too much. Look at that. 50 megahertz, 50 feet. We have 0.8 dB of attenuation. It can handle 609 watts and 87% velocity factor. This is high-end stuff here, and it's not that expensive. So with this Coax builder, let's say you want a 30-foot run. Just type in 30 feet there. Then down here, you can select which kind of connector you want. Let's say we want UHF male there, and maybe we'll put some silicone seal on it, And we'll put another UHF male Evo and some more silicone seal there. That's 82 euro right there. Guys, Messi and Paoloni is not a ridiculously expensive coax. Let's change that to 50 feet. What'll that cost? 108 bucks. So this right here will get you free shipping to the US and Canada. So now let's take a look. Let's go to 14 megahertz. Look at that, 0.4 dB of attenuation. So almost all of your power is going to the antenna with the PTO Flex 6. Let's take a look at the PTO Flex 7. Same specifications, 14 megahertz, 50 feet, 0.3 dB attenuation. And then let's put some connectors on here. Let's say I want a BNC male. Let's put the silicone on there. Let's put another BNC male on there. I'm just picking stuff here. 115 bucks. So very similar in price there. And again, free shipping with this from Messi.it. So let's take a look at this at 50 megahertz there. 0.6 dB of attenuation. So 160 meters all the way down, all the way to 6 meters there. Let's just for giggles, let's go to 440. I'm curious. 1.9 dB of attenuation. If you want to use this, if you're out in the field, you got a J-pole or something like that, you can still get out with this because of the such a low loss cable here. Fantastic. So there we have it. All kinds of really cool stuff from Messi and Paoloni. Affiliate links in the description if you are into saving money. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again on another episode of Ham Radio Tube 73.